Hey guys, my name is Carolyn and today I'm going to be making a video on bed making. And the reason it's important to me, I do staging. I'm with Duran Home Styling and Staging, and so I always want the bed to look really luxurious and inviting. And for you, it could be for a special guest, or you just want to give your extra bedroom that luxury feel. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already got my bed skirt on. If you don't have one, get one. They look really good, and you could just get a white one. And normally they come with your comforter set. And then I just have a bottom sheet and a top sheet. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just get my sheets all tucked in. So let's just get that all tucked in. And just make sure they're tucked in nice and tight so that, there's not a lot of wrinkles. And I'm going to leave the top down just a little bit because I'm going to need that in a minute. Okay, so let me move over here and just get my bottom tucked in real tight. And then once you get over here, you can get out any wrinkles on this side, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is add our comforter. So let's get that on there. Okay, and if you don't have a big plush comforter, that's okay. You can just use a duvet and then just add one of your comforters into the duvet, okay? So let's get that on there. All right. Okay, get that all even. All right, and I'm gonna just fold that back a little bit, and that's where my sheet is gonna come in at. So I want to just show a little bit of that. Okay. Once I get my sheets all set up and my comforter in place, I'm going to go over here and get my pillows. And I have quite a few pillows I'm going to be using. But you have your primary pillow, and that's the one you're just going to be sleeping on. Oops. So this is just your primary that you or your guests will be sleeping on, and then you'll have a couple of decorative pillows. So this is one of them, this big white one, and then this just adds a little flair with the butterflies. So I like to get that in there, okay? And then do the same thing for the other side. I'll put all the pillows over there. Alrighty. So your primary first, get that in there, and then your bigger kind of plush decorative ones, and then get that last one in there. And I love these because they have butterflies and they're very friendly and a real nice look. Okay, and then my next one is going to be this little fella right here. So we're just going to put that right there in the front, okay? Make sure we get as many wrinkles out as we can. Our next thing is going to be our throw. And I love to use throws because they can add color, they can add texture, plus your guests can use them if they get chilly or anything at night. So just put that right on there, okay? And I'm just going to use it right here in the middle and just kind of tuck it in there. Sometimes I bring it all the way down to the bottom. It just depends on the mood of the day and kind of what the vibe is for the staging. So get that all tightened up. All right, and then for my final touch, I'm going to add some decorative things right on the end of the bed. And so I just have a decorative tray here. I have a candle holder. I have my little Duran Home Styling and Staging. And then I just have a glass container. So basically that's just a quick bed making. You need a bed skirt. You need a bottom sheet, a top sheet. You need some kind of comforter, a throw, which would help give it that really upscale look. And you need a lot of pillows just to kind of give it that real full look. So just make sure everything looks nice and neat. And I hope you like it. And that is my video for today. Have a great